Hi everyone, it's Allison Jones with Virginia Agriculture in the Classroom. Today we are whipping up a delicious, easy snack. It's called pumpkin pie in a bag, and you're going to only need a few simple ingredients to do this, and you don't have to use the oven or even a mixing bowl. So this one's going to be super simple and super delicious. So these are all the ingredients that you'll need for today's recipe. You'll need 2 of the instant vanilla pudding and pie filling mixes, and these are the smaller ones for 4 servings. You'll need a 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree. You'll also need some milk, measuring spoons, ground ginger and ground cinnamon, and some graham cracker to put in the bottom of a cup, some cups and spoons, and a gallon bag. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is open up our bag here, and we're going to get going with our pudding mix first. So again, we need 2 boxes of the small instant pudding mix, and we're using vanilla today. Shake this a little bit to make sure we don't get that powder everywhere. Dump it into the bag. I thought it would be so fun to just do the lesson outside today because it's so warm, and this way you can see some of the leaves changing behind me. It's October 22nd today, so the leaves are almost gone, but there's still some pretty fall color. All right, we're also going to need 2 2/3 cup of milk. So I have my measuring cup right here. 2 2/3 cup. That'll do it. And we're going to pour that straight into the bag. Now we're going to seal this up and make sure that our pudding mix is well mixed. If you open it up and a little bit of the air out, it will be easier to break apart the chunks of pudding mix. Just be extra careful that you've sealed the bag well before going in with your hands to mix. Now this is a pretty big batch. This will make about 30 little pie cups, but you could definitely cut the recipe in half. All right, so now that we have that going, we are going to add in our other ingredients, our pumpkin and our spices. So be very careful when you take this lid off because it is sharp. You might even need a spoon or something to scoop it out. Many of the pumpkins grown in the United States are grown in the Midwest area of the country, so like in Ohio and Indiana, and a lot of those pumpkins are processed and turned into pumpkin in a can. And what's really interesting about pumpkin in a can is that it's really a fresh product. It is taken from the field, and about 2 hours later it's in a can. So it's a fresh product, and it only has 1 ingredient, and that is pumpkin. All right, you're also going to need a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and cinnamon's a little bit of a preference thing. Some people enjoy more cinnamon than others. So if you really like cinnamon, add a little extra. And half a teaspoon of ginger. is another advantage of working outside, is that I don't have to worry about making a mess so much. And you know what we're going to do next, right? Yep, you guessed it. We're going to mix our ingredients again. It's looking a little messy right now, but it will come together. Look how the colors are coming together, and it's becoming a more unified, pretty orange. All right, only after a couple messy mishaps, we're ready to move on. So we're going to set our pie filling aside. Okay, the next thing we need to do is put the crust in our pudding cups, or in our pumpkin pie cups. So I'm just using these little clear plastic cups here, and I've just taken graham crackers and crushed them up. And I'm just going to sprinkle some in the bottom of the cup. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of these. And if you want to have a packed crust, then you can actually add some melted butter to this and actually press it down and pack it. But I'm just going to leave mine loose in the bottom today because I like a crunchier crust. All right, so this is the fun part. You're going to take your pumpkin pie mixture and a pair of scissors and snip a little hole in the corner of the bag. And now we're going to fill our cups.